Hello and welcome, my lovely Cancer. This is your last reading for me for 2019 and your first reading for me for 2020. I'm going to do one spread for each year as we cross over and through the 1/1 November 1st portal of new beginnings. Make sure we close out some stuff as well. It's never too late to start closing out that stuff even after the first. So don't give up on that just yet. You know, one flat tire does not mean the car's headed to the junkyard. All right, my loves. So this is a weekly reading still, though, from December 30th through January 5th, 2019. Remember, times merely pretense to give you past, present, and or future energies. Where there's always going to be something in this cards for my lovely Cancers. There's a sign, like a good fable or fairy tale, as I say. And finally, let's get ready for that Mars and Sagittarius energy. It's the energy of being exuberant about everything and anything and wanting to learn about everything and anything. It's just that motivational kick in the ass to get us out of some of that deep sexual, deep emotional energies from Scorpio that I know you guys were probably bathing in, Cancer. But we're going to be able to, it's all about expressing ourselves, about getting into the energy of, you know, when people are like, you be you, dude. You just be you, dude. You keep being you. It's like, fuck yeah. That's the way it's going to be. Oh, hair in my mouth. Okay, warm my hand on. Classless, of course. But, I'm an Aries, man. But, so, it's just going to be that energy of being you, moving from within yourself, again, for the greatest good. Me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling, with unconditional love and, of course, gratitude. This is my charismatic gift I share with you, and I thank you all for all your likes, your views, your subscribes. I got a little embarrassed there because you guys are really... I got a little embarrassed because I realized just how much you guys have really supported me as a collective sign, not just as all my subscribers, but you as well, Cancer, have been very supportive of me. I really thank you guys for that. Yeah, please subscribe. Your views alone do help the channel. I do sincerely believe, love that you guys are with me and your energy. I'm reading it up. So let's see what we have for that 2019. I have the Empress in reverse, the Eight of Swords, and the Magician. This is closeout energy for 2019. You don't have your space together, your people together, your garden together. Think of it like, I always like to think of the Empress as like throwing the perfect garden party and everybody gets all the food they want and nobody gets an allergy food and everything's great and your people are taken care of and you've got it down and you're supporting them. And you know, you don't have that right now, Cancer. You still feel kind of stuck in something. It's this Eight of Swords. This is being trapped, but not really. I mean, a couple swords in the dirt, not even that deep. Can you really hold back a ram, the Aries? But let's be honest. This is just about, Cancer. You feel kind of trapped. You feel like everything you're trying to manifest is not coming to be. You feel it all stems from a lack of a high quality home, a high quality space of your own, and it's kind of calling you more and more. It's almost like nothing else seems worth kind of manifesting, kind of getting into. I do have the Nine of Swords in the upright. Is the energy kind of like compounding this energy of the Nine of Swords in the upright, the Temperance card, that's the Sagittarius card, the Knight of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, you've kind of, you made a big move in Sagittarius season and it didn't work out very well. That's why I'm picking up on the Sagittarius. Think late November, early December Sagittarius season. Cancer season started on the 21st this year, so it's of December, so this is right before then. You had really made a play for something and it was not that great. It just kind of compounded things and you felt like it was a poor reflection on your love for others. It was almost like a bumbler for you and you're kind of trying to rest. You kind of shake that off right now. It's like that scene in the movies where the big character makes a big emotional change and they try and go and fix everything and then sometimes end up making a bigger mess of everything and pissing people off. And it's like, thought I did good for you. Well, no, you did good for you sometimes. It feels like you made a play for something better in this past time, probably around Thanksgiving, maybe, and it kind of backfired on you a little bit and made it maybe look a little bit of a noob, a bit of a blushy moment. The advice of Spirit on that is Page of Pence, King of Pence, the Lovers, and the Eight of Cups. Page of Pence, this is like, I'm asking Spirit if it's you or them or somebody else, and it's you, Cancer. Get into that Page of Cups. You realize you need to put some work in some other areas in this King of Pence. I don't think I've talked about on here because I've talked about on Capricorn, is that I noticed this Capricorn in the office has kind of got my attention and been kind of looking my way. And, you know, I don't know how I feel about this guy because I don't know anything about him, but he's definitely a CEO, upper management of our company. He makes a lot of money, drives a nice car, you know, works out all the time. And it's kind of that energy of like, oh, I saw that. And it likes me. So I was like, could I stand up to that? Did I eat too much pie over Christmas to like be looking back all flirty? Heck yeah, I'm worth it. It's that feeling like, oh yeah. When I tell I'm a writer, I'm going to actually have pages under my belt this time. You know, I'm actually working on it and pursuing it. You're kind of like, you took a step back from being a bit obnoxious about something or a bit weird about something. You kind of approached it in a goofy way. And now you're kind of like, you're like realizing your worth and your value more. And you're kind of letting that shine a little bit with some of your other efforts towards yourself and your own kingdom building. And it may attract a little love and connection, but it's not something necessarily you want. It's like your first test and you know it, and so you refuse this person. And this may have already happened to you, or it may be happening over New Year's Eve. Is, you know, that person that you would have loved to have a kiss from, you realize you've kind of moved to a higher class of person. I hate saying that, but it comes up in a lot of my readings, in that you're like, I don't have to, like, deal with your crumbs and your crap. There are people out there who are much higher quality that are looking my way, whether I want them or not. That's another story, but it just means I have the ability to attract a little more than per usual, Cancer. And I feel this from both sides of you, Cancer. Both male and female Cancers are really just kind of like, a lot of people gave me so many compliments last week's readings and how beautiful I looked. And you know what? I knew it because, not to be stuck up, but because I feel that light shining in me, feel me doing what I need to do and getting into everything that I want to get into, everything, you know, pushing out those unwanted experiences, closing out those cycles, unwanted cycles, you know, and then closing out the energy of them to start up the 2020. And it's actually feels really good. I feel my light on. I feel that value. I feel that drawing that attention in too. So be aware that that's probably coming, Cancer, and you're probably the first person that has the balls to jump forward. Is a bit foolish in other ways, and you're probably going to reject them. That's the end of 2019 to start 2020. Ace of Wands. Very passionate, over the moon beginning. I love this card. It reminds me of the cow jumped over the moon. Just insane excitement. Just so happy. And that's because you're doing a little Four of Pence. You're holding back yourself from just bullshit. Like I said, realizing your value and turning on your light, you kind of were just like, I don't have to give to everybody, or just because he asked me out doesn't mean I have to accept. It's kind of like you coming into your full beauty and your full, like, sexy power. It's like you feel your water kind of waving around you, or your energy. It's really like sultry, steamy. And I do have this Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're having a little trouble balancing it all. And what I feel like it is you're having trouble embracing this new energy. You have a new energy coming on you that's like, you're just starting. It's like you took this 2020 as a brand new start for Cancer, 100% seriously, and people see it all over you. And sometimes, speaking as an Aries, it does burn my fire bright. Sometimes it's like, what the fuck are you looking at? Are you looking at me? You know, that kind of energy. And it's not, and it's kind of like, oh, I need to clear out my attraction business. My attraction vortex needs a vacuum. All right, Cancer. Yeah, I have this Page of Cups in reverse. You're getting a little carried away here because you're noticing that you're focusing so much on yourself and getting yourself together, getting your shit together. This really feels like getting your shit together, just like getting the paperwork signed, getting the mortgage figured out. It just feels like, but you were like, I'm kind of getting together in other things, but what happened to love? And you're kind of, maybe I spend in a little bit too much, you know, building my light. So you need to come out of that hermit energy of building your light. You're kind of just realizing that, oh, I've been inside a lot. And it's, I know it's winter and everybody's getting pale anyway, but you still need to come out a little bit. Spirit is, yeah, Nine of Cups in reverse. You've been burning your light kind of hard in one direction, and you kind of forgot about the others. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is good advice from Spirit for 2020 first week, especially since it's pretty holiday. You've kind of forgot about your goals and your plans and your dreams. So your Eight of Wands, your goals are kind of flipped upside down to your Nine of Cups is kind of flipped side over. And it's because you haven't been paying attention to your Nine of Cups. You've been only paying attention to get things done. Check boxes, aim, fire. And you've been getting that shit done. You've been getting your life together. You really should feel things lining up for you in a pentacle way. But you're beginning to feel that emptiness and just being with others. You're really going to think about this because you're not... There's something about this that says, I just want my people. I don't necessarily need a lover or a boyfriend or a 24/7. It's that anti-codependent feel with this Hangman you're pondering. And of course it's because I have the Devil card here. It could be a Capricorn approaching you. But more likely I feel like you want to have that fun. You want to just play a little bit. But you're being very aware and cautious with the Hangman of what you're getting into right now. It's not going to be codependent. Not again. Oh, never again is never again this time for you, my lovely Cancers. You're ready just to break out again, and you know, you've reset your standards, reset your light for the new year, and I mean, the outlook is pretty sweet. All right, my loves, hang in there, sweeties. Have a great New Year's Eve. Don't drink and drive. You know, stay safe and smart. Sober and smart. I forget what the expression is, but have a great New Year's Day as well. Crossing that portal, pulling these 2 years together, but disconnecting yourself from 2019 and moving forward into 2020. And have a great holiday and a great week. And thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if Spirit moves you. Again, everything in the box below. And do well, my lovely Cancer. I mean, you guys are solid. Plus, you're glowing. I mean, yeah, people are watching you, and that's why. It's because you look that amazing right now. All right, thank you, my loves.